Waking up, morning 3. Rained. Morning 2, day 3. Rained quite a bit last night. So, scared to open the tent and see what the weather is, but it's about 7:30 a.m. and we're gonna just get started and packed up a little bit earlier. Excited for my Nescafe coffee though. Let's get at it.
We can take it outside, use a bit of sunlight, see a little wildlife. We can take it outside. The world is our playground, we can play around with a childlike wonder, and it's okay.
Oats, nuts, banana for breakfast. Absolutely delicious. And once again, the amazing Nesquik instant coffees. Having a quick breakfast before our 10-kilometer push today. Apparently this is the actual most difficult part, so gonna be a fun one. Feeling pretty good. Got a little blister on the heel. We're gonna see how the feet hold up today. We are leaving camp now. I broke my GoPro mount thing last night, so I made a makeshift new one. So I'm holding the pole sideways here. We're leaving camp. We're leaving Chin Beach at around, oh, I don't want to get my feet wet right now. 9:50. Thanks, Laura. We're leaving Chin Beach around 9:50. The tide's low right now. And we're just gonna do the one crossing here. And it's 10 kilometers to Bear Beach, apparently the most difficult. We had 2 other parties leave the campsite before us. 2 old guys and two young girls, so maybe we'll catch up to them. Maybe not, we'll see how it goes. It rained as we were eating breakfast. We were eating breakfast and then it rained and it got all our stuff super wet before we left, so added a couple pounds on our back. But yeah, let's see how long it takes us to crush this section. The Chin Beach East beach crossing at low tide. When it's high, you can't get in between that little cliff line there. And here we go. Goodbye Chin Beach and back into the wonderful, ever so muddy forest. So we're at Chin Beach at the emergency shelter and we're headed towards Bear Beach. Here's the emergency shelter. It actually looks kind of frickin' beauty. It's looks cozy in there. Wow. Nice and lots of stuff for drying gear. There's people right in there, hike life. 2 bunk beds up in the top. Sleep on the ground. It's a pretty well put together shelter there. Amazing. A little greenhouse, probably gets toasty warm. So far, a lot of up and down today, and I freaking love the uphill. There's nothing like it. I love going uphill. I don't know what it is. Feels great on the legs, feels great on the knees, gets the blood flowing, so absolute fan of the uphill. Give me more uphill. At about kilometer 4.5 between Chin Beach and Bear Beach, there's a couple seals playing around in the water there, messing about. Not sure if you can see them popping their heads out. First time we've seen coastline for like 4.5 kilometers, so that's a big stretch of up and down through the bushes. So there's the old stairs there. You used to have to walk across this little creek, I guess, but they built this beautiful new bridge. I imagine when the rain really picks up, this is probably a tougher spot to cross. And got a beautiful ocean view kicking out of there. There's probably a waterfall down to whatever little beach is down there. Lots of fallen trees in this section. There must be a lot of wind. So the trail disappears half the time and you gotta kind of make your way through the rubble. What? Nice. You got a cool little rope feature here. Kind of like you're rappelling. Nice to have. The rocks actually aren't as slippery as they look. Here comes Laura. The rope was helpful on the way there on the other side. This side you didn't need it so much, but it's always good. Always good to grab on when it's wet. It wasn't so bad. Pretty normal, typical up down. We're gonna stop probably at kilometer 5, have some water, have some nuts, and then keep on moving.
Yeah, well,
Just almost went beyond the boots. Thank God for gators. Shrek and Fiona, we're in the swamp again. Another bridge with some cool little holes. We're at about kilometer 5.2. Looks like little hot tubs in there. Take a little hot tub bath. New March Creek, that's what it is. New March Creek. Sweet. A little bit of ocean peeking out. We're not, it's not letting us out quite yet. I think this is the first time on the trail that we haven't heard waves. It's super quiet in this forested section, probably edging closer to kilometer 6, but feels weird. We've been hearing the sounds of waves for almost 5 days straight because we were sleeping out at Jordan Beach there. So kind of funny, but nice to have some complete quiet for a while. Nice change. We're at the 12 kilometer mark, so that means 12 kilometers left total on the trail, which is feeling pretty good. So 2 kilometers around that left today. The rain is just falling while we're walking for the first time since we've been on the trail. So we actually haven't had any rainfall while we've been walking. We had rain while we were sleeping this morning, but no rain while we were physically walking. So this is the first time for us. We've been goddamn lucky since it's wet as heck out here. So we'll probably hug the coastline for a little bit now. Nice. The clouds look a little thicker than they have, not blue sky, but that's okay. Some more cool little tide pool things. And what's even better is there's a buoy on the other side there. So we get to do a little 200-meter beach walk here, which is awesome. I think our beach we're going to is just right in there, but once again, I spoke way too soon, and it seems like we can't actually get up anywhere there. I thought I saw a buoy in the tree, but I always see a lot of things that aren't actually there, so we're backtracking. Classic. Sorry, Laura. Well, at least you got to see the water for a second. Anyways, on we go. Here we are. We are arriving at Bear Beach. That said it was the most difficult portion of the entire trail today. Personally, wow, look at that, Bear Beach right there. Personally, I don't really agree. I think the hardest part for us was the first leg, eh, Laura? Yeah, the first 20K on the first day. That really, whoa, got us the worst. But this portion today, not bad. We're good at going up and down and up and down. I eat elevation. I love it. So that wasn't a concern. So for some people that might make it worse, but for us it was the crazy footing and the insane mud on the first day that made it so hard. We're gonna go for a little walk on Bear Beach here and then find a camp to set up. Come out from a little river. I don't think we're making it around that corner, Laura. And we aren't cut off, so we're easily gonna be able to walk it and find that perfect camp spot. This looks like it's got a lot of good sun exposure. I think we're gonna have a pretty swell evening here, if I say so myself. There's the little food cache there. There's the outhouse, and here's the sign. So today we went from this Bear Beach. We came from Chin Beach, right there. Sweet. Now to find the perfect campsite. We think we're gonna make this home tonight. It looks pretty sweet. Nice little fire ring built. View of that amazing rock. It's 2:30 and we left at about 9:50. So it's been what, about 4 hours? 4.5, about 4.5 hours today. So we thought it was gonna be 6, so that wasn't too bad. Looks like there's lots of fun little spots here. We're just walking along with our boots on before we chillax. We are drying everything out because the sun's still out, but we got this absolutely massive cloud moving in, which is probably gonna block the sun and hopefully doesn't rain on us.
He's so cute. He's speaking with
Hey buddy, don't bite us. We're just checking out if we can get water from here. We're not trying to attack you or anything. It's his little house in there. Oh, there he goes. Hey, Mr. Ferret. How you doing, buddy? Hey, woohoo. Oh, hey. So we got our fire ring, fuel's out. Laura's getting the bed set up. Hey, Laura. Just can't beat it. The storm looks like it actually just missed us. So there was a storm, kind of big storm clouds coming, and we thought it was gonna rain on us, but it just blocked the sun off for a minute. So we still got pretty blue skies, which is great. I'm gonna collect some firewood and pump some water now. Maybe even go for a little dip. The name of that super cool rock is called Rock on a Pillar. Super sweet. Kind of floating in the water there. It'll look cool in high tide too, and the waves cover the pillar. It might look even cooler actually on low tide. The filtration system we've used on the trip to fill our water is a MSR microlight filter and the MSR dromedary bag. The bag's been awesome for holding a bunch of water when we're walking and stuff, because we usually want to carry like 3 liters each. I've been lugging around about 6 liters, but no, it's working pretty well. It takes a while to pump up versus like one of those bottle filter systems, but no complaints really. You just stick the tube in the water, pump it, and Bob's your uncle. Sitting, warming up, relaxing. It's beautiful. We got tons of firewood for a huge fire tonight. Getting ready for a little swim. Man, this trail has just been unbelievable. We pretty much got the whole beach to ourselves. There's one party who just showed up coming from China Beach to our left, and a group of about 4 guys walked by, and they're pushing it to get to Chin Beach tonight, coming all the way from China Beach. So they're doing a big 20-kilometer hike right off the bat. The opposite way. So far, my thoughts on this trail are all super positive. It's super easy to follow. Not overly challenging, but still enough that you're tired when you get to your campsite each day. I mean, weather's been perfect, so can't even complain about that. The view's unbelievable. Haven't seen like an insane amount of wildlife, but like as always, pretty happy not to see cougars and bears, so that's all good. No, I'm just so thrilled, and I think we're so lucky to have such beautiful places to go travel at our disposal. Getting out and hiking's easy. I think everyone should go do it, because there's really something, even though it's a boring act, you know, one foot in front of the other, it always feels like an accomplishment. It's always a challenge. You know, there's a lot of planning that goes into it, and there's some exciting moments, you know, when you kind of don't know where you are and you're hoping you're in the right place.
How is it?
Oh, ice cold. Ice freaking cold. But so absolutely refreshing.
You're crazy, boy.
Oh, that felt good. Cleans you right up. Cleans you right up. Now I gotta towel off, get the salt off. The wind's really strong. We got a little fire going. Wind really picked up, so I put it out for now. Maybe the wind will settle down later tonight. Laura's chefing up dinner in the corner. What's on the menu tonight, Laura?
Rice and tacos again.
Rice and tacos again. Ooh yeah. And I think I have one more. Gourmet meal number 3. We got jambalaya rice and tortillas, and gonna fire up some potatoes pretty soon here. Delicious as always, just need a little hot sauce next time.
Just breathe, breathe, breathe.